Welcome to Tallinn, Estonia. The capital of Estonia is located in the northern part of the country along the Baltic Sea, a short ferry journey from Helsinki, or, in my case, about a 7-hour bus journey from Lithuania. Welcome to Tallinn, Estonia. We're walking along the old city walls here on the edge of the old town. I'm here for the next couple of days and I'm excited to explore. It's my first time in Estonia, my first time in Tallinn, and there's lots to see, lots of history to explore. We've got the Tallinn card, which gives you free access to all the public transportation for 48 hours, as well as tons of museums, including the city walls and these towers, which we are about to climb up. So, let's go. Walking along the city walls and up into these 3 towers costs €3 per person, or it's free with the Tallinn card, and it offers some pretty spectacular views back over the city. After exploring the old city walls, I wandered the cobbled streets of Old Tallinn, where you'll discover medieval history, beautiful plazas, and on a sunny day, plenty of places to sit back and people watch. While you're in the center of the old town, be sure to head inside the old town hall building. It was originally built in the 13th century, and you can walk through the old halls and up into the tower if you want more views of the surrounding area. Also near the town hall building is the oldest continuously operating pharmacy in Europe. It is still an operational pharmacy today. But you can also explore the history of the pharmacy with free displays of things that used to be used to help cure illnesses. For the best views of the city, you'll want to head up to the top of St. Olaf's Tower, which sits at 126 meters tall. It's not for the faint-hearted. There's no elevator, and the winding stone steps should be taken at a single file. It's narrow at the top as well, so those that are uncomfortable with heights may not love this experience. It takes about 10 minutes to walk to the top, and the views are absolutely amazing. From here, you're a short walk to the KGB Prison Museum. Estonia was under Soviet rule for decades during the 20th century, and the KGB used this building as a prison for dissenters. To learn even more about this time period, I highly recommend pairing this with a visit to the Vapamu Museum of Occupations and Freedom. Your ticket includes an audio guide that walks you through most of the 20th century of Estonia. For lunch, I headed to a local market near the edge of the old town that has lots of different food stalls. Outside, there are vendors selling fresh fruit, and inside, you'll find stalls selling prepared foods like soups, burgers, bao buns, and dumplings. We opted to pull up a stool at a little dumpling place and ordered 2 types, duck with thyme and lamb with garlic. They were absolutely packed with flavor. After lunch, I wandered back through the old town, past the Church of the Holy Spirit and its beautiful clock. Then over to the Great Guild Hall, which is home to the Estonian History Museum. This guild operated in this building from the 14th century until 1920. Now you can explore the history of both Estonia and of the Great Guild. In the evening, I headed to a cool restaurant and bar area called Teleskivi. The old warehouse behind the train station has been converted into craft beer bars, distilleries, coffee roasters, and unique restaurants. We explored some of the craft beer bars while sitting outside watching the sun go down well after 10 p.m. The next morning, it was all about exploring the different museums around Tallinn, starting with the Seaplane Museum. I was most excited about visiting this museum because it was home to a huge submarine that you can actually go inside. But it was even better than I thought because there were so many other ships to explore, like this icebreaker. After that, I hopped on the tram and headed to Kadriorg Park, which is home to walking trails, a Japanese garden, the president's office, and a museum that I was most excited about visiting, the Kumu Art Museum of Estonia. Much of the art in this museum is from Estonian artists, and it goes through the art history of the country over the last few decades. The final museum of the day was the Fat Margaret Estonian Maritime Museum, housed in a 16th century tower and home to a fun and interactive collection of maritime history. That's a wrap on Tallinn. It has been such a great couple of days here. The weather has been amazing. Blue skies every day, a tiny little bit of rain the other night, but otherwise so amazing. I highly recommend visiting. I highly recommend getting the Tallinn card. It has saved us so much across the last couple of days with public transportation and easy access to all of the museums that we went to while we were here. I'll put a link below in the description so that you can check it out and sign up for one before you come. Now it's off to Helsinki. We're headed to the ferry terminal to catch a 2-hour ferry across to Finland. I'm so excited. It's gonna be my first time in Finland, so be sure you are subscribed so you can enjoy those videos in the coming weeks. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. It really supports my channel, and I will see you next time. Bye!